Okay everybody, so we have the Passat 2016 for replace the disc and parts. And so if you want to replace the disc like that, so that is easy. 1 Torx, if I could remember that was 30. You don't have to remove the caliper hanger, because if it's not too rusty inside, that's possible to moving out the disc like that. If you want, I show you this. 1 second. So we open the original. And if you're lucky, you can do just like that. But if it's too much rust exactly here, or too much rust exactly here, that will be difficult to do. But now is extra place for the clean up the hanger and clean up here. Don't do any grease here, that is not necessary. Funny story with the calipers, because my tester not communication with the 2016, so I have to manual release the caliper. So how do this? Simply, of course, disconnect it. Just one tip: if you disconnected this socket, don't switch on the ignition for on. Okay, keep the key on your pocket, don't touch the ignition. But okay, disconnect it, open the 2 Allen keys, remove these parts. Is very easy, just moving left right and pop out, and you will see the connection for the spiral bolt inside. So just put some socket and turn to the maximum, and next push exactly by 2 screwdrivers like that and push in, or by hand. Next, little bit adjust inside the shaft, put back the electrical parts, tight it. You can get the extra grease for the o-ring around, just for will be not leaking water in, and like that you have ready to put back the new parts. So don't be panic if you see some electric parts. Just be careful with removing the socket, because it's not easy. Okay, so now time for the brake pads and put back the caliper. Okay, so best idea, put a little bit of copper grease for the place where the brake pads will be touching the area. Just gently, not too much, and fit the brake pads. If everything is nice clean, so the pads will be moving very smoothly, very well. The inside pads, has the spring for stretch and adjust the brake pads. Just do like that. Lovely. Put back. Yeah, if your brake pads is fitting really bit harder, not like that, so you have to clean up more this place. Okay, so everything is moving. That's being trusted. Yeah. Just like I'm saying, going in. Put the bolt now, and happy day. Okay, so after clean up a special bolt, just a little bit of grease in and put back on the side. Okay. Second actually the same, is on the bottom. Go in. Okay, now just the number 7 Allen key. Push in and try to catch the thread. If you be sure the thread is in, you have to moving and twist it. This will be a little bit difficult to do, but actually I don't have the short one, so we can move like that. Alright, you can use the special socket, or I use the 10 ratchet spanner. And just tighten it. Alright. Okay. So the last thing, after replaced, you have to just plug in the socket. Okay, I just show you the maximum how is possible. Socket in. I believe it's click in because it's impossible to pop out. But if it was clean, should be make the click. Okay, anyway, that looks like that. Careful for the airbag sensor, airbag for the ABS sensor, and we have of course the caps. That means actually this cap, 1 and 2, and left. Still left the spring. Okay, put a hand there, little bit in, and actually job done. Okay, that was very nice, but careful for the rust. Don't forget grease here around for the connection with the alloy, and if your brakes fitting looks like my one, should be happy day. All right, anyway guys, the disc was replaced because it was rusty like that. I'm not sure why it happened like that, because everything was moving. One side is okay, the other side is like that, and the brake pads, oh, that's the other side brake pads, okay, and the brake pads was very low as well, because this surface working like the sandpaper, scheme the brake pads very aggressive. So if you have disc like that, look how it's different, must be replaced. Okay guys, so other side will be completely the same story. And that's all for the mechanical side. We see we have to use the computer after or not. All right.